Wait, that form is kind of garbage. Wait. What the hell? What is that guard, Cell? What is that guard?
Wow, look at Cell's delivery. He loses his balance and actually eats the dirt. Bro,
Wow.
no. Vegeta
The disrespect. The disrespect. No wind up, not even telegraph. He just shows the hand. He's like, I'm gonna punch you with this hand. And it's gonna connect.
and then casually lands a left at
Alright boys, welcome back to another special day. Yes, the last video we did Goku versus Frieza. For some strange reason, that was a lot more technical than I thought. They were checking kicks and punching at the same time. We got Frieza switching stances and entering the pocket in the most creative ways. For some strange reason, they were actually boxing. I don't know why, but it was crazy. And then it got even more brutal. They were doing like hammer fist to the back of the head. They were doing hammer fist to the spine. They were trying to kill each other. So for this video, we are going to see Super Vegeta versus Cell. So a shout out to Sensible Sane for making this video. I need to say this for every reaction. He is going to do like 99% carrying this video so hard. So thank you for that. Shout out to him. I want you to watch this video on his channel first. Give him the watch hours, give him the watch minutes, give him the like and the view first, and then come back here. What can I have for this prediction? I don't think we're going to see that much technical fighting in terms of choreography, because I don't remember the fight too much, but I think it was just a lot of powering up and a lot of just big overhands and a lot of teleporting, and then I think an elbow to the back of Vegeta's spine, and that's all I remember, and a bunch of ki blasts. Vegeta's amazing secret technique that never works out. So let's see how it goes.
The Saiyans emerge from the time chamber and everyone is stressing. Cell just absorbed 17 and none of the Z fighters can handle him. At least that's what these guys think. Vegeta wants to take him on by himself and they're trying to talk some sense into him, saying he can't do it. Bro, you can't tell me he wasn't him in this scene. Goku's like, Vegeta, you should really listen to them. I mean, you'd have to triple your strength to stand a chance. Vegeta and Trunks are on their way to fight Cell, who's been destroying islands looking for 17. Man, you can just feel the excitement here as he's approaching.
Okay, like, Vegeta. One thing I do need to say, after watching just a bunch of Dragon Ball throughout my whole life, Vegeta is a lot more technical in terms of his fighting style. It's a lot better. Like if you were to copy someone's like fighting style and put it into the real world, into the real combat sport world in real life, I think you should copy Vegeta more, because Goku is a bit more energetic, like in terms of his body language, but Vegeta is a bit more straightforward. He's a bit more focused. I think it's the height and reach advantage, because Vegeta's a lot shorter. It is listed like Vegeta's like 5'5", 5'6", and Goku's like 5'10", 5'11", but it's so off model. Like sometimes Vegeta's like half the height. He looks like 5'1". So when they're animating, I think they really consider the disadvantage, the height disadvantage of Vegeta. And then he does a lot more clean boxing, you know? So that's just what I think.
Cell is about to destroy the last island and find 18, but he gets interrupted by this junkyard dog pulling up. Look how happy he is. He lives for this. These two are getting ready to clash, and like usual, we're going to break this fight down and score it with the 10-point must system. This fight is scheduled for 5 rounds. At the end of each round, the winner gets 10 points, and the loser gets 9 points or less, depending on how badly they lost. If it goes all 5 rounds, the scores get tallied, and the fighter with more points wins. But the fight can end in any round via stoppage. Okay, let's get right into it. Sound the bell, round 1,
let's get
go. Vegeta starts the round off with a clean line, of course, and then has one of the best transformations in the entire show. Cell is shook, 18 is shook, they can't believe what he's become. Then he's gonna immediately come in with the body shot while they're still in awe. Cell is hurt. Look at him staggering back.
Okay, what'd he do? Oh, he's kind of squared up. Oh, it looks... I don't know if the footage is flipped, but we see a lot of southpaw, like right foot forward. So he did like he dashed into a lead uppercut to the body. Insane
He's not gonna let up though. Runs in and lands an uppercut up top.
Okay, he sprints. Not even a fighting sign. He just sprints for an uppercut, I believe.
Then he's gonna immediately come in with the body shot while they're still in awe. Cell is hurt. Look at him staggering back. Vegeta's not gonna let up though. Runs in and lands an uppercut up top. Follows up with a knee to the spine.
Knee to the spine.
And then an elbow to the back of the neck. Look at
elbow to the back of the neck. He is trying to kill this dude, bro.
The bloodlust. Same look he had in the opening of his fight with Goku years ago. He's still in love with the game. Cell trying to bring the guard up, but gets caught by a right hand straight down the pipe.
Oh.
Doubles up on that right hand. Vegeta jumps in to close
Double
the
jab,
distance
okay.
again, and Cell's smiling. He thinks he read his timing, but look at Vegeta. He pulled
See, look at that height difference. Oh my god. Vegeta's just gonna be so much more boxing and technique efficient, you know? Because there's no room for failure, because he's not tall enough.
pulls back. He was only trying to draw out the counter. Now he
God damn. Where's he reaching?
swoops down, grabs the ankle, and throws.
Oh, he faked. You know, he's Goku. He did the drop kick, the double leg drop kick. I think Frieza did it too. Goku did that against Frieza many times. Vegeta, he faked it. He faked it to a leg grab and the
Cell to
leg
the
throw.
ground.
Okay.
Shut up before I ankle pick you.
Tony.
Cell gets up and he's giving a spiel about how he has his cells and how he's superior to him and yada yada yada. Okay, cool bro, show him. What are you talking for? He finally works up the nerve to come in and look at this trash. The most telegraphed shot
Oh my god.
I've ever seen. Easy slip on the inside. Slips again. Yada,
Wait, that
yada.
form is
Okay,
kinda
cool,
garbage.
bro.
Wait.
Show him. What are you talking for? He finally works up the nerve to come in and
What the hell? That form is so bad, I think.
look at this trash. The most telegraphed shot
His left leg is forward.
I've
It's
ever
not enough
seen.
torque.
Easy slip on the inside. Slips again while closing the distance. Cell, scared of Vegeta's power here, tries to keep him at bay with these straights, but the man is just walking him down, slipping on the inside. He thinks nothing of him. Trunks is like, bro, it's a wrap. He's thinking about all that they went through in the time chamber for this moment. It always feels good when you over-prepared, like you just put in the work. Then you can move like this with no fear of judgment because you know you're him. Also, just
Oh wait, that was real? I thought that was just an abridged gag. Visual
the
gag,
reverence
okay.
Trunks has for his father here. I love this scene. We come back to the fight and Cell is trying to time Vegeta on the way in again, but he dodges and lands a huge body shot that launches Cell
What was that? It cracked him with elbow?
away. He comes out of the water and Vegeta rushing
Alright.
back in. It cuts to Krillin coming in with the remote, so we don't see what happened here, but I'm guessing Cell got kicked out of the water and Vegeta coming right back in with an elbow to the back. Dude, he's just getting
Oh my
ragdolled.
god.
It's embarrassing. And Piccolo's watching from the lookout, pissed that he's just toying with Cell and not finishing him off. Relax, it's only round 1.
Oh, Water Vegeta. Shout out Water Vegeta.
Back to the fight. 1, 2, 3 shots landed underwater here. Vegeta gets out of the water and Cell follows, but he shoots out and makes a water wall to set up this shot, just like Frieza did against Goku when they fought on Namek. But unlike Frieza, who landed because he set this up slick and crispy, this moron was yelling the whole time and gave it away. Slip. And watch this, he's trying
Oh, you see how Vegeta dodged it? He was slipping the punches and he slipped that tail attack. If it was Goku, if it was Super Saiyan Goku and he was arrogant against Frieza, you saw how he dodged. He kind of like flew around. He went to the outside, he flew around. He wasted a lot of energy. Vegeta, no, he's a lot more efficient.
to use the tail shot
Even when he's arrogant too. But he's not Super Vegeta right now, I believe, right? He's just Super Saiyan. No, he's Super right now.
to set up
Fuck,
this
I
kick,
forgot.
but Vegeta with the slip and rip, huge connection. 3 more up top.
Ooh.
He's just teeing off on him here. Cell is shelling up desperately. He's
Oh my god.
not even hitting him anymore.
What is that guard, Cell? What is that guard? Oh my god, to be fair, how old is he? He's only like 3 years old, so
This is
fair
what it
enough.
looks like when you're getting pepped
He only has the genetics and the conditioning of all the best fighters and maybe the muscle memory. He doesn't have full on, developed techniques, right? Until he gets perfect.
and you have no answers, bro. He wrapped the tail around himself and he still has the nerve to smile here. But to be fair to him, he catches Vegeta off guard with the mouth game. He dodges, but
Oh, yeah, I think that second form Cell's like the only way he's competing with this Super Vegeta right now is just trickery.
gets caught up top.
Obviously.
Here comes the follow-up Ki Blast that also lands. Beautiful combo. But what's with this laugh?
The trickery.
You're celebrating after landing your first shots of the fight? He needs to lock back in, and this is exactly why. Vegeta comes in hot and lands a massive body shot that grounds him
Ooh.
again. But he gets up, still thinks he's in the fight. He's gonna power up, and this was the weakest power up ever because Vegeta thinks nothing of it. He doesn't get any kind of reaction, so now he's insecure. He lunges at Vegeta with the same telegraph shot from earlier in the round, and he just sees it coming a mile away. But instead of slipping, this time he braces himself and takes the shot on purpose. Just like
Oh, okay. Shout out to Rotang in the last video too. That his taunt technique, his signature taunt is to tank punches. And unfortunately, with his most recent fight that I was there live for, He didn't tank those punches. He lost the championship.
He did with Android 9.
So actually, he's basically the real life Super Vegeta.
When they fought. I will say, he took an entire flurry from 19 before his leg did a little buckle, and with Cell it only took one shot, but still, bro, he just took his very best shot and recomposed in like half a second. He says, that one was free, now I'm gonna show you what true power really is. Cell is absolutely terrified as round 1 comes to a close. Look guys, I'm gonna score this round a 10-8 for Vegeta. Let's take a look
Yeah,
at
that
the
sounds
stats
about
here.
right. 10-8.
Vegeta landed 28 of his 32 shots. Pretty much all of them were significant strikes. Technically, he didn't even miss a single shot, but there was a few I didn't count because they hit the arm or the shoulder when Cell was kind of shelling up. He bullied him on the front foot, punished him with the offense, and he was dialed in defensively too. Has some great counters. Dropped him multiple times, humiliated him. Cell only landed 2 strikes in a ki blast, and one of the shots Vegeta let him land so he can eat it like a sandwich. I'm gonna need to see a better shot selection from Cell in the next round, because aside from maybe 2 combos, he was just throwing the same kind of shot. He's already out muscled, so he can't afford to be getting styled on too. Let's take a look at round 2.
Okay.
The round starts off with Vegeta just disrespecting Cell. He turns his back to him. Wait, hold up, is he getting a phone call? Hello? Vegeta? What the f are you doing? Just finish him off already. Cell tries a different approach and starts charging
It's nice that Vegeta had contact, has him on his phone.
Vegeta's own move at him, the Gallic Gun. But I
Gallic
think
Gun?
deep down, he did this to satisfy his own ego. Like, I have your cells. Anything you can do, I can also do. But this is just embarrassing, because not only did Vegeta absolutely tank the blast, but when Vegeta
my
did the
God.
Gallic Gun, bro, he whipped it. It was one of the coldest blasts in the show. Meanwhile, look at Cell's delivery. He loses his balance and actually eats the dirt. Bro,
Wow.
no. Vegeta taunts him and Cell comes in with a tail
bro.
strike that
Crazy.
gets dodged. He comes up behind him and delivers a head kick.
Oh,
Kick to the back.
LF Super Vegeta animation.
Back sends him flying up. Kick to the body sends him crashing down. Krillin's like, wow, his power comes in.
That accuracy
with a
though.
tail
Hold on, let's
strike
replay
that
that.
gets dodged. He comes up behind him
Look at
and
that. It's a back kick.
delivers
Right on the jaw, bro. Right on the cheek, actually. Pristine. That's the Saiyan boot right there. You know that shit's freaking steel
a
cap.
kick.
And he's ready for the next move, bro.
Kick to the back.
Oh yeah, that's like a front kick. Front
Sends him
kick.
flying up.
Oh my
Kick
god,
to
that's
the
a
body.
crazy. You see how much more chambered? It's not fully extended because you don't want to fully extend it. You still want to have that power.
Sends him crashing down. Krillin's like, wow, his power is amazing. He's actually stronger than Goku now. Dude, he's been stronger than him. Get off his meat for once. Here come the Goku Glaze squad in the comments. Cell's throwing a temper tantrum and he tries to sneak attack Vegeta here, but easily gets countered with the judo toss. He's
Oh my
trying to close
God.
the distance on Vegeta, but he's on the back foot keeping his distance with Ki Blast. He's just letting him know, I can initiate, I can counter, I can beat you up close, I can beat you at range. It doesn't really matter to me. I don't think all of those blasts landed though, because Cell appears pretty soon after and almost lands this tail strike that lets him get a hold of Vegeta. He comes back with another tail strike, but slip. He grabs the tail
Yeah, exactly. The efficiency. Look at that. Look how quick and easy that slip
and
was.
starts taunting him. Cell powers up to get his tail back, but the second he does, Vegeta lands a staggering elbow to the body. Oof,
Oh my
this
god.
is humiliating.
The
He says,
creativity,
"What
the
went
striking
wrong?
fight
You had
IQ."
me." Left hand clips Cell and sends him into the open.
Wait. We're not appreciating the. We've seen a lot of Goku fights.
Vegeta
This is the first Vegeta fight. I can appreciate this a lot
lands
more.
a
Look at this.
staggering elbow to the body. Oof, this is humiliating. He says, "What went wrong? You had me." Left
Spins back.
clip.
And the animation's crazy. Spins back and then pull. You can see the animation of him winding up and then throwing that rear hand.
Cell and sends him into the ocean. He gets out of the water and wants his get back, but Vegeta goes out of his way to take the fight underwater where he's at a clear disadvantage, not being able to breathe, just trying to be disrespectful. Cell anxiously trying to find him, gets spooked and throws a Ki Blast off instinct, but it was just a Magikarp. Now he's spamming, trying to find him, but nothing. There he is, he's coming in hot. Grabs Cell's leg and pulls him off balance so that when Cell throws this shot, it's an easy dodge. He's got that
Ooh.
natural fight IQ. Counter to the body, head kick. Cell gets met with a clean right hook on his way up, followed by a Ki Blast that sends him out of the water.
Oh
Look at
my
him shake.
god, bro. That's like. Bro, he's like.
He's got that natural fight IQ.
Yeah, he slips to the outside
counter to the body.
and then just throws his rear hand into the gut and follows it up with a head kick. Okay, that makes sense. If you're Vegeta and your opponent is that tall, that's what you should do. And that kick technique is perfect, bro. The feet wraps around the back of the head. There's like the perfect power out of it.
Kick. Cell gets.
Okay, Goku, what are you up to? What are you up to? I'm joking. We're doing a video on Goku versus Vegeta on Dragon Ball Super Hero, and I basically break down why Vegeta won.
Met with a
because he did win.
Clean right hook on his way.
And then the right hooks, they're the most powerful, most efficient punch. Especially when Cell was getting up to his feet, that was just the easiest thing to do for Vegeta. Easy shot.
Way up, followed by a ki blast that sends him out of the water. Look at him shaking himself off like he's Vegeta's dog. This is humiliating. Vegeta tells him it's hopeless, that even if he beat him by some miracle, Trunks is also ascended and he just take care of him on the spot. So Cell's gonna start having a meltdown. He's whining here like a big baby as round 2 comes to a close. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and score this round another 10-8 for Vegeta.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
He landed at 100% with the strikes.
Okay.
And I had to do some estimating here with
it just sucks because Vegeta's gonna lose.
the ki blast.
Oh, it's gonna be a Leon Edwards moment.
I assumed he missed like half of them just because Cell came back right away, but he is really durable, so it's possible he landed at 100% here too. Just an FYI. He also completely shut Cell out here. Nothing landed on his end. Nothing. If you had it 10-7, I'm not mad at you, but I just think there wasn't enough volume and maybe even enough damage here to warrant that. Remember, he's just toying with them. But anyways, let's take a look.
I think if Vegeta went all out, then it's 10-7.
Look at round 3. The round starts off with Vegeta landing the head kick while Cell is still yapping. When he gets
let's look at that head kick again. Let's look at that head kick again.
Remember, he's just toying with him. But anyways, let's take a look at round 3. The round starts off with Vegeta landing the head.
Oh, what the hell? He kicked with his foot. I mean, to be fair, it's the face. So there's nothing too strong to like break your feet with. But then he's wearing boots. He's wearing the Saiyan boots, so it's fine.
Head kick while Cell is still yapping. When he gets up, he's throwing another
oh, but damn. If it was the shin though.
tantrum, he gets clipped with a
okay, that was the shin.
Head kick. Eats the dirt. He's walking him down and bro says, Vegeta, listen. Dude, he's such a weasel.
Point blank back shot to the back of the spine. Not like that. I mean, not back shots, like shots from the back. Wait.
Vegeta's walking him down again, and he's just irritated at how trash Cell is. And then he starts to give him a sales pitch on why he should let him absorb Android 18. It's looking like Vegeta might actually take him up on that offer, but no worries.
I'm just trying to say shots from the back are deadly. Fuck!
Bro, Krillin pulled up, and he's got the remote that'll deactivate her. Come on, press it. Alright, bro, press the button. I need you to be on that Hector Salamanca.
Was that copyright? That's Breaking Bad, bro.
Wait. Vegeta agrees to let Cell absorb 18 here so we can fight him in his perfect form, and the fight is over. Wait, hold up. It looks like he's getting another phone call. I hate you. The official result, Vegeta wins the fight in the 3rd round via TKO. Don't worry, we're gonna cover the rematch this video if you couldn't already tell. But I had to officially splinter it off into 2 separate battles because Cell basically quit even trying to fight him in his
Your winner.
Form. He basically said no mas
by
at the end of round 2,
unanimous decision.
and asking Vegeta for him to let him absorb 18 is 100% him throwing in the towel in my eyes. Let's take a look at the stats for the fight overall while I talk a little bit before Cell absorbs 18 and we get the rematch. Okay, so here's what I want to talk about. As a matter of fact, I'm going to ask you guys first in the comments. Who do you think sold the hardest here? Let me give you my take. So starting off with who sold the least, it's got to be Trunks. He was the only one with his head in the game trying to do the right thing here. And I'm only even mentioning him because he made a couple of mistakes, like after Vegeta already tried to stop him interfering once, look at him nonchalantly flying towards Cell again. Like, bro, lock in. Ah, Vegeta. Also, if he's really about it, he shouldn't have told her here to leave the island. He should have hit her with that. This is for Gohan! Now next up is
why
Cell.
didn't he do
Look,
that?
he almost sold himself out here. Like, you just got the opportunity of a lifetime, and if you don't move it, Trunks will kill you. Just do your job. Hitting them with the
Okay, now Cell's acting is like being good at fighting
solar
now.
flare was a good move though. Now next up,
But that's actually how it works and very professional. Once it reaches the super high level, especially in striking, especially in boxing, sometimes, you know, the number 1 boxer in the world, like the champion, fights the number 2 or number 3 contender, and then he just destroys him. You would think that the loser, the number 2 and number 3 contender, is like it's garbage because he looked freaking garbage against the champion. But that number 3, number 2 contender, he can still beat the fuck out of like 99.999% of the freaking population of athletes. You know, he just looked trash against him. So that actually is a proper narrative.
is Vegeta and Krillin, and I don't even have to explain the magnitude of their mistakes. I know I'm gonna get pushed back on this one, but I actually think Krillin sold harder than Vegeta here because he's one of the good guys. We expected him to do the right thing, whereas we almost didn't even expect anything from this lunatic. Like, is anyone really surprised that the adrenaline junkie, pure-blooded Saiyan got enticed into a challenge? Goku did almost the same thing on Namek when he let Frieza power up to 100%. He was confident, but there was no guarantee he was going to win, and there was no guarantee that even if he could win, that the planet would last long enough for him to get the win. We just forgive him for it because he didn't crap out, but he rolled those same dice. And as for who sold the hardest, it was none other than Android 18. Why are you even on the island?
You're not built for this game. You're not supposed to be here.
She could have swam away before the fight started while Cell was destroying the islands. She had every opportunity to get off that island while Vegeta and Cell fought, while Trunks was fighting Cell back. Oh, but what about
God
16?
damn.
Bro, she can destroy the planet thousands of times over. You mean to tell me she can't pick up a few hundred pounds and fly away? You serious? Nah, she deserved what happened to her. I'm sorry. But let's get back to the action. Cell is having one of the best villain transformation scenes of all time. This was so cold, they felt it on New Namek.
The rematch.
And I always
the
love
rematch.
this. After transforming, he's just in awe of himself. It's not just the audience who are curious about what he's capable of.
Okay.
It's like he's figuring it out himself in real time. You see the athleticism, you see the level of gracefulness that we haven't seen in the show since Final Form Frieza. He's him. But Vegeta's not convinced.
Oh, wow. You know, Vegeta was high kicking second form Cell so many times. Perfect form Cell just had to try it once against Krillin.
He's still talking
that
to him
makes
like
sense.
he's the same bum from 5 minutes ago. These two are getting ready for the rematch. And we're gonna
Oh my god, Cell's got that crazy like long guard Muay Thai stance.
break this fight
I don't even
down
know what the fuck
just like
that
we
is.
did the last one. It's
Okay, Vegeta.
scheduled for 5 rounds.
Got a wide
You know the drill.
stance, like an MMA sort of level.
Sound the bell. Round 1. Let's go.
What's with this gooning shit, bro? Oh my god, I do... Nothing in my freaking algorithm is related to this, I swear to god.
Round 1 starts off with Cell staying at range. He wants Vegeta to open
Okay.
up aggressively, which he does. He comes in with the knee that gets
Ooh, flying knee. Vegeta was southpaw before, so that's the rare high knee. Well, Cell isn't doing shit about that. He's still like within range to see, because I think Vegeta's gonna follow up. I don't know. I didn't see what's
blocked.
next.
And look at Cell's face here. I swear, I think he's shocked at how easy that was to block. Follow-up head kick gets blocked.
Yeah, he did. Whoa. Wait. He did a flying knee to a head kick. He can fly. So I'm not surprised. But that's the high kick he did against Cell underwater. So it should work. It should work. But it
While his
didn't.
arms are occupied, Vegeta comes down with the hammer fist, but another block.
Oh, hammer fist? It looks like he's going down like an elbow.
Right hand.
But
Block.
maybe he wasn't in range.
Again, both the Cell's hands are occupied. This time even more so since it's an arm-to-arm connection. Vegeta attacks with the knee to the body.
There's a bit of a taunt. I've said this in many other videos, but if you catch a punch like that in a combat sport setting, that's just a taunt. That's just showing your aura. You're mocking the fuck out of him. He's probably gonna jump out of the ring. He's probably gonna go home, okay? There's no way you can catch a punch like that.
While he's open, but look at the beautiful hand separation here. He doesn't let his arms get pinned and blocks the knee too. Vegeta's gonna disengage. Now he comes back in with another flurry. Let's take a look at this. Right hand.
All right. See, that's proper form. Second form Cell, he did it the other way around. His other leg was in the wrong way. So he's kind of like doing that. Unless he was in the middle of a Superman punch, which I doubt second form Cell can do, but yeah.
Round.
Oh, wow. Damn. Look at them legs. That leg reach is crazy, Vegeta.
Kick.
Okay.
Throws the left.
Okay, okay.
Left hand, left kick.
Okay, rear hand, rear kick, rear hand, and then a rear front
1,
kick.
2.
Okay.
Everything is getting blocked. Cell's keeping that active high
This is pretty normal so far.
guard and
Nothing too
managing his
crazy.
distance beautifully. Reminds me a little bit of the sequence for Piccolo vs 17. Vegeta gets in
Wow.
range to land the big body shot, but he gets blocked. He comes back in again, and this time lets Vegeta get his work off in his
Oh,
ideal
okay.
range. Blocks every single shot and then dodges the kick, but he's not letting up here. He's pushing
Look at them. Look at the parry.
Cell back, coming in high
Not
and
parry,
low,
but like
he can't get a
the-
single
the
shot
arm
in.
guard.
Same thing as last time. When Vegeta winds up, whoop, dodges the big shot.
Oh.
More aggression by Vegeta until he pushes him back up against this rock. He comes back in a little more confident, but look at the beautiful maneuver by Cell here to get the dominant position. He catches the shot and uses Vegeta's momentum to turn him here. Quick left hand. That credit to Vegeta, he was able to slip. He can feel that shot was above his pay grade. Cell's gonna fire off a ki blast at the mountain behind him just to flex a little. These two are gonna reset and change scenery a little
Oh
bit here.
shit, okay.
Vegeta's getting ready to
Floating PNG shout out.
come in again, but Cell quickly moves before he can get started. Now he's gonna let him dash in, but he's running, he's skipping around, having fun.
What
Change
was that
scenery a
move?
little
Hold
bit
on, I
here.
gotta see that again.
Vegeta's getting ready to come in again, but Cell quickly moves before he can get started. Now he's gonna let him dash in, but
What? What are you trying to do, Vegeta? So he was gonna like do a, I think it's like a cartwheel kick in midair cartwheel kick. Cartwheel spinning. Oh, it's a rolling thunder. I just realized he's just doing a rolling thunder. Okay, wow.
he's running, he's skipping around, having fun while Vegeta's chasing him down, pissed off, spamming ki blast. You know what?
Fair enough.
You know, after the humiliation ritual Vegeta put Cell through, he definitely wants it back in blood. I wonder if having Frieza's cells and having just absorbed 18, he's running away like this on purpose because he knows it's the best way to get under Vegeta's skin. I mean, it's no coincidence that in the two most humiliating moments of his career, both Frieza and 18 were doing this little Tom and Jerry thing to him, and now Cell is doing the same thing. Nice move by Vegeta here though. Cell thinks he just dodged the last of the ki blast, but he sets him up by shooting another batch through the debris here. Then he pulls back the last set of ki blasts at Cell to meet him halfway. Taking a page out of Piccolo's book here. I like it.
Ooh.
The smoke clears though, and we see that Cell snuck out of the attack at some point. He's chilling. And he's winding Vegeta up here too. He gets mad this time and no tactic here, just straight ki blast spamming.
Ah, the good old reliable trademark.
But of course it doesn't do anything. Ki blast spam without any trick or setup never ever works. We all know this. Vegeta closes the distance again and comes in with the right hand, but
No feint, no setup. Yo, the taunts are working. The taunts are working.
miss.
And the thing is, Vegeta, he's just using all the moves that he knows best. He's not relaxed. His adrenaline's too high, you know? So he's not experimenting. He's too stressed. He just wants to land that hit that works for him.
Miss me with that. Grabs the kick. Vegeta just desperate to land something, anything, uses the explosive wave. I don't think he's used that since the Saiyan saga if I'm not wrong. The Cell dodged and he's a mile away. Vegeta comes in again. Look how disrespectful this is. He slips the first shot with his arms still crossed. Blocks the rest of them. Grabs the hands and dodges the kick. We've seen this pattern so many
Exact. Oh my god, I predicted it. He's just doing all the moves that works for him, and that works, and that can relate back to real fighting, where when you're in a tough situation and a tough spot, your cortisol is like boom, your adrenaline is like boom, and you're getting teed off, and you want to find the right timing. You always resort to your muscle memory. You always resort to like what you do best, and sometimes that gets a little bit too predictable, and they can read it pretty easily too. I think that's what made Conor McGregor so good against the Cans when he was rising up, because he just knew what they were going to do.
respectful this is. He slips the first shot with his arms still crossed. Blocks the rest of them. Grabs the hands and dodges the kick. We've seen this pattern so many times. I feel like I'm stuck in the Genjutsu Itachi put Kabuto in. Bro, he's just using Vegeta to get some reps in. Blocks this flurry easy and then counters with a very non-committal shot that Vegeta blocks. But look at his face here. And then he pulls away again.
Ooh.
He winds him up again, then comes right at him. Psych, he didn't commit.
Ooh,
Come on, bro.
Yep. The one who faints more is the one who probably will win.
We need to see some action here. Vegeta pissed off, throws a head kick that lands
Oh!
flush to the side of the head, but This is just like what Vegeta did to Cell at the end of round 1, but the shoe is on the other foot, and the power gap is so much bigger now too. Vegeta standing there
Put my phone
terrified
away.
as round 1 comes to a close. Okay,
That was
so I'm
Piccolo
gonna score
calling me.
this round at
He's like, what's Vegeta put his phone on silent. Like, what's he up to?
10-9 for Cell here. Look at these stats, they're crazy.
Mhm.
Cell wins the round without landing a single shot because he was just fully in control the entire time. This one is pretty straightforward. I got nothing to say really. Let's move on to
I
round
would say
2.
it's a draw if
平成
that's what they
13年
do.
から平成19年生まれの方だけにお願いです。返済がきつくて今すぐ現金が必要な方は2026年わざわざお金を
Round 2 starts off with Vegeta saying he put
I don't know what that was,
everything
bro.
he had into that kick and just nothing. While he's shaking up, Cell's gonna come in and land a side kick to the body that launches him
Oh, dynamic
a
entry.
mile away, and you can just feel the power in this shot. Vegeta stops himself from being sent any further, but he still gets dropped. Now he's the one washed up coming out of the water. But instead of crying and whining and complaining like a big baby, he focuses on doing what he can do to win the fight. He has zero chance ever winning a hand-to-hand fight here, so he's gonna throw one last Hail Mary, the final flash. He's charging up a hell
That's the closest thing to the point down. He's like, I think I'm gonna lose. Let's just square up and trade.
of a blast. Cell feels that too. Wipe that smirk off your face. And clever here by Vegeta. He knows Cell can obviously just dodge it, so he goads him into taking the blast head on. Like, okay, if you are who you say you are, you should have no issues with this attack, right? And bro, he kind of has to take the shot now. You know how bad he would look if he dodged this after flexing on Vegeta so hard this whole time? Especially since Vegeta took a gamble and let Cell achieve his perfect form. So if Cell wasn't willing to put anything on the line himself, oh, his career is over. Final flash. Woo-hoo-hoo. This was so clean, man. Cell was shook. Look at the potency of the blast. This was legendary. There, did you like that? Bro, he blew off nearly half his torso. You see that gray right there?
God
That's
damn.
burnt flesh. Vegeta thinks he dealt a lethal blow, but man, Cell just made him think that just to wind him up one last time, because he regenerates with no issue though. You know what though? Cell will never admit this on camera, but that final flash actually scared him. I don't care what you say. He did not think the blast would be that powerful, but I'll give it to him. He played that off smooth by rewriting the script on you. Had most of you fooled. He starts walking Vegeta down. Desperation Ki Blast lands on the torso. Now we get the Desperation Ki Blast volley. What else can he do?
I didn't understand this part, because didn't Vegeta say this is his strongest move? Shouldn't he put all of his energy to that final move? Where's this energy coming from? Why is he doing blast volleys now? I don't know.
He's just gonna have to go out on his shield. Cell just walking through.
The disrespect. No wind up, not even telegraph. He just shows the hand. He's like, I'm gonna punch you with this hand. And it's gonna connect.
It and then casually lands a left that
If you see that, I think that might top to be the most disrespectful thing you can do in a fight. I think that might be the most disrespectful thing you can do in a fight. I just
drops
realized.
Vegeta. He gets back up, but boom, gets
Oh, that
caught with
front
a
kick.
huge head kick. Then Cell's
That was revenge. I think Vegeta. Oh, Rock Lee. I mean, Vegeta did the same thing. He did the front kick, but it was towards Cell's back that launched him up. So Cell did the same thing. I like how the attacks that Cell got damaged with, he's using it against Vegeta now. That's crazy.
appear behind him and
Oh, and then this one.
one of
He
the
is
nastiest
dead.
shots in the entire series. This was just
Oh,
disgusting.
man.
Vegeta loses the fight in the second round via knockout. Here are the stats for the round real quick, and here are the stats for the rematch
my
overall.
God.
Just insane. It only took 4 shots to end Vegeta. 4! Ah, you hate to see it. Man, the Vegeta versus
I think the closest thing I can think of was like the Ben Askren Jorge Masvidal fight. That's
Cell
all I can
fights.
think of.
I don't know if this video is going to feel a little different for you guys or what, but I usually like to cover fights with more back and forth exchanges. This one I feel like I'm really in my bag, but both of these fights were just one-way beatdown.
No, I think you're doing great, bro. You're doing a freaking amazing job,
So I
bro.
hope you still enjoyed the content. Next up is probably going to be Trunks versus Cell, super underrated. And then we're going to cover one of the
Make sure to like and subscribe to watch that one next.
most highly requested fights on the
That
channel.
call to action was
Goku
garbage.
versus Cell. Bro, it's Cell month. Guys, like and subscribe. It helps the channel out so much. Let me know what
Okay, but I mean, it's pretty obvious by now. You should have watched this video first before watching this
you
one.
think in the comments, and I will see you soon. I'm out of here.
Piccolo saving their lives once again. Beautiful, beautiful. That was pretty technical as well. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I like how the choreography and the visual storytelling actually had a narrative on its own. You know, like Vegeta's attacks, you knew what Vegeta's powerful attacks were. He was the shorter, like some shots, he looked like he was half the size of Cell. And you can tell like Vegeta's knees are basically, you know, his powerful attacks, the knees, the elbows, and then the body. He's really good at punching the body, you know, the gut punches, the kicks to the body and all that stuff. That is what he's good at. And he did that against second form Cell. And then when Cell transformed, he did that right back to Vegeta. And then Vegeta, he didn't switch up his game. That shows how like what he did in training. It kind of shows what he did in the hyperbolic time chamber was just all strength and conditioning. It was just strength and conditioning. He didn't learn new techniques. I mean, he learned the final flash, but he didn't learn anything in terms of like taijutsu, you know. I don't know what the fuck the word is in Dragon Ball. The taijutsu in Dragon Ball. He didn't learn anything new because, to be fair, he didn't even know what Cell looked like. He didn't know how tall he was and all that stuff. So fair enough on Vegeta, but it's also correlates with Vegeta's personality. He's like, no, my martial arts, my hand-to-hand combat, it's already perfect. I don't care anymore. I just need to get stronger. I just need to unlock the next Super Saiyan. And there you go. That's his downfall. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. I think we're going to watch Trunks versus Cell next. So we're going through the Cell saga. I think after that it might be Gohan or Piccolo. So yeah, peace.